I'm happy to be joined today on Primetime Local News by Kyla Purser. Kyla is a director on the Paradise Valley Ag Society. Kyla, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Stacy.
Well, Kyla, we have a big event coming up this weekend, and it's not new to this area. It's the Three Cities Fair in Paradise Valley. So tell me about, first, let's talk about the history of this event. It's been going on for quite some time.
Yeah, actually, it is our 50th year this year, so it's kind of a big one, and it's especially nice to come back after COVID and come into a big celebration. So.
Well, what is planned? Like, I know that I'm looking at the events and there's so much going on. So it starts on Friday. Let's talk about Friday first. What's planned for Friday?
So Friday morning, we kick it all off on Main Street. We have a big pancake breakfast put on by the fire department in Paradise Valley. And so that sort of gets everybody geared up and excited. And then there's a bit of a lull through the day, but then we get back to everything in the evening, at 6 o'clock. That's sort of when the beer garden's open and everything kind of gets going, and the Bullarama at 7 o'clock. And that's a big one. Everybody, started out with a bang, right? It's exciting and high energy. So yeah, we're excited for that.
Well, and now Saturday is it's a packed day from like early in the morning. So what's happening on Saturday, Kyla?
We start out with more pancakes because why not? So there's more pancakes at the park. And then we start out with a ball tournament. It begins. Our U13 baseball team, they have an inter-squad game, and that gets all the grandparents and the locals out, because that's exciting stuff for them. We have the exhibits at the school. There's bouncy houses. There's a cattle show at the park this year. We got some log rolling and tug of wars, and of course the ball tournament, the slow pitch tournament goes throughout the whole day. So there's enough little things kind of going on here and there, and visiting. That's part of it, right? It's just nice to get out and see everybody again.
Well, and Sunday is the day that you wrap things up. And again, a lot of things happening on Sunday. Tell me about what's planned for the day on Sunday.
On Sunday, we have more ball tournament that keeps going. There's a barrel racing jackpot going on. We have more bouncy houses. There's a petting zoo. I know a lot of kids who are very excited about the petting zoo. And then actually both nights we have the pony chucks and chariots, weather permitting. Hopefully we're not rained out and we don't have to worry about that. But that's a good one after the barbecue supper on Saturday night. And then at the end of the day on Sunday, there's the pony chucks and chariots. And then we actually kind of, to wind things up, we have the wild pony races for the kids. And we've got kids coming from various communities, and of course, tons of our own kids, just pumped about that. I was at the school today and they are all excited about that.
Well, and Kyla, what about the costs for any of this? Like, is some things that you have to pay for, or some are free, or what's the scoop with that?
Well, there's the Master Ribbon, and that'll cover you for everything. You'll get into all events, and for adults with the Bullarama, it is $75 for the Master Ribbon, and for students, it's $60 for Bullarama and Master Ribbon. And that includes the gate pass, that includes your supper on Saturday night, that includes Bullarama, of course, and any of the events in the park during the day. But there is also different options. If you're not 100% sure that you're going to be able to attend all of these events, you can get a gate pass. That'll get you in, and then you can buy the extras kind of on their own if necessary, if that's the route you'd like to take.
Do you have to get these ahead of time somewhere, or can you get them ahead of time, or do you just show up and buy them there?
You can get them ahead of time, and that's always handy to get it all taken care of. We have them for sale at the ATB branch in Paradise Valley. We also, if you'd like, you can pick them up at the gate on Friday night and get yourself hooked up with the pass that way as well.
Kyla, this is something that a lot of people in this area look forward to all the time. And as you said, now 50 years, which is amazing. How excited are you to have this again? And, everybody is kind of back to some sense of normalcy and they can just enjoy the event. That must be an amazing feeling for you.
It honestly is. It's so tremendous. I feel that Paradise Valley, like many small towns in our area, are very community oriented. It takes a lot of hands to make this happen. And not only is it an event for everybody, but it's a celebration in a certain sense. And we're celebrating our volunteers. We're celebrating the sponsors that have sponsored our organization throughout the year. We are acknowledging the people who have participated and helped out with our crop project. It's just, yeah, it's nice to just honestly get everybody back together again and just spend a weekend enjoying. And it's from young to old. Like the kids are excited about it, and the seniors are excited about it. And it's, yeah, it's so nice to get everybody back together and enjoying each other's company and the various activities and fun that can be had.
Well, Kyla, if ahead of time people are looking for information on what's going on, what is the best way to find out what's planned?
We have been posting as much as we can on our Paradise Valley Egg Society Facebook page. And if you have any questions, that is the place to send your messages to. I would recommend sending a message to the Facebook page. And there's a few of us that monitor that. So somebody will respond with an answer, hopefully, for whatever anybody's looking for. And to get involved. If there's anything that you are interested in doing, if you want to be a part of the cattle show, if you have kids that want to be in the wild pony races, if you want to volunteer, you are able to message us there and we can hook you up.
Well, that's fantastic. Good luck this weekend, Kyla. Thank you for chatting with us. And I know the event is going to be a success. So we hope for good weather and that everything will go off as planned. And thanks once again for speaking with us today.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for having me, Stacey. I appreciate it. And we're looking forward to seeing everybody.